I'm Laura Farmer, and today I'm going to show you how to upload files to share with students on Moodle. First, as always, make sure that editing is turned on. Then, choose Files in the sidebar. Click on Upload a File, click on Browse, find the file and click Open, and then click Upload this file. Now, in order to share it with students, we have to post it on the main page. So go back to the main page, click on the Add a Resource drop box, and click Link to a File or Website. Enter the name and description as desired. Now, where it says Link to a File or Website, click on Choose or Upload a File, and it brings you back to that page. Choose the file, and then click Choose where it says Action. Scroll down and click Save and Return to Course, and it's right there. And you can click on it and open it from Moodle. There you go. Next, I'm going to show you a way that you can poll students using Moodle. First, make sure that editing is turned on. Then, under Add an Activity, click the drop box and choose Choice. Then you just enter in your information. And enter your choices. If you want more than 5 choices, you can click this button that says Add 3 fields to form, and you can have as many choices as you wish, but we'll only do 4. Next, you can change the answering time period. We'll say March 17th. And you can also change how you publish your results if you want students to see the results of the poll. You can choose Show Results to Students, and you can choose Publish Anonymous Results. This means that the students won't be able to see what people post, but the teacher still will be able to see what the students, how the students answer. Now, once you're satisfied, click Save and Return to Course, and the survey is right there. And you can click on it, and there it is. See, it shows the responses that I've gotten so far. And as I noted, the students won't be able to see how other students answered, but the teacher still will be able to see how all of the students have answered the question. So be sure to only ask questions if you can morally in good conscience know the answer that someone provides. So basically no personal questions. Next, I'm going to show you how to keep track of document changes in Moodle. Make sure that editing is turned on, because if you don't, you won't be able to see all of the documents. Click on Participants in the sidebar under People, and then you choose a student. And here you're brought to the student's profile. Click on the tab that says Activity Reports, and it shows you the outline report, which is a basic overview of what the student has done so far. Then, if you want to see in more in-depth report, you can click on Complete Report, and it shows just a little bit more than the outline report. For example, it shows that I viewed this homework assignment 3 times. I haven't submitted anything yet for this video, etc. You can also click on today's logs, and that will show you everything that I've done on Moodle today. This chart shows how many times I've been on Moodle for each hour during the day, and this gives a detailed outline of everything I've done. You can also click on all logs, and that's the same as today's logs, but it's just for the entire semester instead of just one day. Finally, this last tab, you can look at the grade that the student has so far in the class. And that's the easiest way that you can keep track of what students are doing in Moodle.
Hi, this is Brittany here, and whenever I was looking with Moodle, I have found that Moodle does not allow students to edit each other's posts. However, teachers may edit another teacher's post as long as both teachers are enrolled in that course. Okay, in order to set up a forum so that emails get sent out to all the students and yourself of when students submit updates, you have to create a forum. You do this by clicking Turning on Editing. Then once this screen comes up, scroll down and click the number that you would like this forum to be under. In this case, it's going to go under number 9. Then you click Add an Activity and click Forum. In the forum, you can name the forum whatever you want it to. In this case, I am going to name it Update. In the forum introduction, you add the instructions to the forum. In this first box, right here, where it says force everyone to be subscribed, you're going to click it and click Yes Forever. This way, emails will be sent out to the students. You may change any of these options if you would like. However, you do not have to change them. Once you have that done, click Save and Display. And click Update this form. Next, you are going to assign the students. You do this by clicking Locally Assigned Roles. Then click Student. Here you are going to add the student who you would like to update about this forum and who you give permission to update in. Once you have the students that you would like to have emailed, you scroll down and click Assign Roles in Activity Module. Then everything should be complete, and students will be getting emails of whenever another student submits an update. So now we are going to look at how to synchronize the students' calendars to go along with yours. This is kind of easy because the calendars automatically synchronize themselves. In order to add in an event, you scroll down and under Course menu, click Calendar. Under Calendar, you can add a new event by clicking New Event. Then select the type of event you would want to create. I'm going to click Course Event, so that way it's for the whole course. Group Events submit the events just for specific groups. But like I said, I am going to use Course Event. Once selected, click OK. Whenever this comes up, you can name the event, and then add the information. When you're finished, you can come here and select the time you want the event to take place and when you wish for it to end. And then click Save Changes. And the event is added.